Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores, here alongside with former GM Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs. MLB Draft Combine is coming up. It's always an exciting time. Dan, what can we expect? What are you going to be looking for?
Well, Robert, for me, this is one of the most important events on the baseball calendar each and every year. If you look at it, all the clubs get a chance to answer the questions they have on the players. And then all the best players in the country get to showcase their skills in front of 30 clubs. So, I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen.
Sarah, it's a 4-day event. It's held at Chase Field in Phoenix. What advanced metrics can players and viewers expect to see?
There's so much data with this event. Part of why I love it so much, and I've been there every time this has been held. So glad we're back again. For pitchers, you got pitch velocity, you've got spin rate, you've got extension. For hitters, we have your exit velocity, launching, and of course the distance on those home runs.
Well, congratulations and good luck to all the young athletes as they continue their journey to hopefully one day land in the big leagues.
Welcome to day one of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase Field in Arizona. The top high school and college player prospects showcased their skills this week, giving all MLB clubs another opportunity to evaluate this year's draft class. It should be an impactful few days here in the desert. Alongside Sarah Langs, I'm Dan O'Dowd, and it's time for batting practice. So let's focus on what's happening down in the cage. Sarah, BP started now, and this is where the scouts really bear down. They're looking at presence in the box. They're looking at the balance, rhythm, and timing of the swings. They're looking at how clean a swing path is. They're looking how connected a player can be to a swing, and they're looking at the ability if they can hit the ball the entire field.
And there's so much data that comes along with BP. We've got exit velocity, which means we can look at how often the player's hitting the ball hard. In this day and age, hitting the ball hard has an actual definition. That's 95 plus miles an hour. And why do we care about that? Because in today's game, if you hit the ball hard, you're going to hit about 500 on those batted balls with a 1,000 slugging percentage. Another stat we'll look at is launch angle, and what we define as a sweet spot batted ball is 8 to 32 degrees of launch angle, basically a line drive. So I'll be looking at how often these players will be making that kind of contact as well.
You know, I think about big league players like Alvarez, Judge, Ohtani, Trout. Their hard hit ball data is crazy. Their launch angles are very consistent. And you add all the things that we're evaluating, and think about, Sarah, the pressure these young players are under right now is probably the most pressure-packed BP these players have ever taken in their careers. This round of BP for me was average. Very projectable player, size, strength, a little bit more power over hit ability. I thought he got outside of himself exceptionally well, but definitely a very projectable kid. We're going to focus on the first baseman now. For me, this is what I call an awareness position. You always have to be aware of where you are in the field and what type of play you have to make to affect the outcome. So we're going to look at double play turns, watch footwork and the accuracy of the arm, and the slot the arm comes from, because your slot's got to be true. The ball's got to be true to second base. We're going to look at bunt plays, how quickly they charge. Are they in control of their movement patterns? Can they make an accurate throw to third base on the run? And then we're going to look at plays at the plate, the do-or-die plays. So we're looking at how they handle the pressure of making a throw under those kind of conditions.
Obviously, for first baseman, we're not going to focus or glorify arm strength in quite the same way. You have to make some crucial throws. That's not what I focus on here. Here, I really think about range, and that's where we can think about those range-based metrics that we have, of course, not in the moment, but what comes out over the course of the season. Things like outs above average and ultimate zone rating. Those are stats which will take a look at every ball that was hit in a first baseman's way and how accurately and well he fielded that ball.
Sarah, this is the one position on the field where you have the opportunity to pick up your teammates defensively night in and night out. They need to know that they've got a first baseman over there, like a Paul Goldschmidt, for an example, that any ball in the general vicinity, they're going to make that play and they're going to save the club for an error. It's a position of accumulation for me of a ton of reps. It's something you've got to work on an everyday basis. So we're beginning to get a feel for the athleticism of these players and their ability to actually be able to do that day in and day out.
Welcome to day 2 of the MLB Draft Combine at Chase Field in Arizona. I'm Ben Gelman, and today we'll get to see some of the brightest prospects out there go head-to-head and put their skills on display to boost their draft stock. We're just about ready to... 1 out and 2 on. Joe Random, the next to hit. He looks confident as he steps into the batter's box. Seems like he's immune to all the pressure these young prospects must be feeling. A laser into the outfield. Chance at an extra base knock, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Now the second run scores, and they lead by 3. 1 gone and a runner on at first. Andy Chadwick digs in now. The 0-1 from the lefty. Ground ball right side. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Boyce Enos. Line drive. And a base hit. Throw back in holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Ricky Watley will hit next.
Get your pitch up there.
Swing lifted to left field. Snags that one, and there's 2 down. Two gone, and the base is loaded. Houston getting ready to hit.
Let it fly right here. Let's go, we believe in you.
Here's a grounder right side. That ends the inning and limits the damage. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. We move on to the bottom of the first. 3-0. 1 out and 2 on. Next to hit, Jimmy Escobar.
There we go, 1. Hey, let her rip 1 time. Let's go, shut him down. Hey, let her fly. fly up there, huh?
And now the 1-2. On the ground to short, could be 2. Flips for 1. Low throw, can't dig it out. The hustle he showed on that play just got them a run. If he doesn't explode out of...
Fill it up. Let's go right here.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. It feels like he's entering make or break territory here. If he doesn't turn this start around, he won't last much longer. And they say he went.
0-2.
Baby face, get your pitch, huh?
Got it. 1 away. Runner at first, 1 away.
Hey, you got one. Be patient. Let her rip.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
Hey, like you can't up there, huh?
Check swing went around. And that is
No
strike 2.
balls, 2 strikes. Hey, she didn't rip it there.
This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. Makes the play. 2 away. Back here in the desert, and now the first baseman, Jimmy Escobar. Lays down a bunt. Random. The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
Base is empty, 1 away. And here at the plate, Joe, random. 1 for 3. Here's a fly to center. And a couple of quick outs. Runner at first, Sam Metcalf, now at the plate. And he's got really good wheels, one of those skills you really can't teach.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Grounds this one to the right side. Can't come up with it. There's one.
No, he's in there.
You see that runner coming in hard from first, and you know you have to hang on to the ball. That's a good job defensively to understand the situation and not rush for an unlikely double play. Random with a good game to help them get the win. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. It's day 3 of the MLB Draft Combine here in Arizona. Another chance for these young prospects to impress in a high-stakes environment. I'm Ben Gelman, and we're just about set for today's games to begin. 2 away and a runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Joe Random.
2 outs. Let's get out of here.
In the air to center, Cisneros gets under it. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one fouled off.
Hey now, we got 2.
Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Hit in the air, right field. Makes the play. That is out number 3.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid. Hey, we got 2 outs.
Jump on him early, right after this guy.
Line drive for a base hit. Round second, headed for third. Coming home. Across is the runner from first. It's 8-0. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Boyce Enos.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
And the 1-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Gehringer drifts towards it. Swallows it up. That's out number 3. So they get 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 4 full, 8-0.
Here we go.
1 away, and the bases are loaded here. Next to hit, Cam Gehringer. While all of these prospects expect to be drafted, the personalized player report they receive, including evaluation, dive, got it! On his knees, the throw. And they won't get the runner, who goes first to third on the error. I think the defense was playing a bit too tight with runners aboard. You have to focus on 1 down. Bautista will hit next. Puts a bunt down right side. And he's out on the tag.
Out.
Random, getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
This one is labeled. It's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Fires to second. Too late, and he's got a double. And now,
Hey, come on now.
Boyce
No way, one
Enos.
time. Right here.
Random stands at second. Nobody out.
Hey, get in that zone. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
This one the other way. And there's a base hit. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. So up next, Joe
Hey,
Random.
got no one. Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Pops it up to the right side of the infield.
You go, you go.
And there's 1 away. Clement digs in now.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Hey, drop him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
Grounder to short. Oh, great stop from his backside. One at second. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. My goodness, what a play. He dives for it, keeps it on the infield, then makes the throw while he's sitting on the ground. That's impressive stuff. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win. Hello and welcome to Day 4 of the MLB Draft Combine from the Desert. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity for promising prospects to showcase their skills as draft day approaches. Man at first with one gone. And here is Emmanuel Ritchie. And he's got really good wheels, one of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. To short, could be two. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. That had 6-4-3 double play written all over. So 2 on and 2 out. Joe Random now at the plate. Hit hard for a base hit. Coming home. 1 run comes across. Another scores. 2 runs come in on the play. It's 2-2. And now the center fielder, Andy Chadwick.
Keep him off base.
That one to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. On to the second inning here at Chase Field. We're tied in this one, 2-2. It must be so hard to concentrate on the game when you know this is your last chance to impress the scouts and decision makers who control your baseball destiny. Hard hit, left side. Tosses across to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. 1 out and the base is empty. The MLB Draft Combine is nerve-wracking for any young player, but it seems like he's been able to successfully block out the noise these past few days. In plenty of time to first. Back here at Chase Field, we're set for the top of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Tino Vazquez. Bunting for a hit, but pops it up. And there's 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Ellis Washington.
Double play time, let's turn it. Wait for a good one now.
What a way.
Ground ball, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. With the tying run at second.
Let's go. All right, come on now. Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
And that one fouled off.
Let her rip right here.
And the tying run at second. Swing, and this one lifted down the left field line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. That's great contact, but just ahead of the pitch, and it went foul because of that. Gotta stay back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Swing and a ball popped up. 6-0, as this one sized up. Makes the catch. So no runs here on a base hit. Winning run at second, no outs.
Here we go.
Nobody on.
Let's go right here, man. Let's do it.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Winning run on second, nobody out. Swing and a drive. Back there. This one could go. Ball game. Blasted that one out of here. And they walk it off. There are few things more iconic in the baseball imagination than the walk-off homer. You grow up swinging in your driveway or your yard, dreaming of the moment you get to win the ballgame with one swing. Right there, he made those dreams a reality. What a great feeling for him and his team. It was a good game to start with, but then you add the walk-off, and he might not stop smiling all night. I hope he's feeling good. He deserves to.
With the 23rd pick of the 7th round, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Joe Random, a first baseman from the West region.
All right, so another player that we saw at the MLB Draft Combine, off the board in the middle rounds of this year's draft. What's the reaction here to this pick? Starting with you, Sarah.
Well, this played a pretty good combine, but not the absolute best we've ever seen. I think there were some questions, but there's a lot of metrics that show there will be upside here. So I'm very excited to see how this player progresses through the minors.
Yeah, I agree with Sarah completely, Robert. There are some question marks, but I do see upside. What I also see is a really good floor for this individual player. And, you know, guys with good floors sometimes end up being some of the better players that come out of the draft.